Music is an important part of the Mexican culture. There are a variety of musicians, and there's also a variety of music out there. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of musicians who have passed away throughout the years, but their legacy still lives on. At many events, weddings, and parties, their music or songs are still being played till this day. Today, I'm going to tell you about Selena Quintanilla. First, I'm going to tell you who she is. Second, I'm going to tell you about her greatest accomplishments. And third, I'm going to tell you why she was such a great inspiration to the Latin community. So, who is Selena Quintanilla? She was a famous female Latin artist known for her Tejano music. She was born in April 16th of 1971 in Lake Jackson, Texas. She was also the youngest out of all her siblings, and her mom and dad were Abraham and Marcela Quintanilla. Abraham, Selena's dad, was a former musician who gave up his music career to take care of his children. Abraham did see Selena's talent, and he encouraged her to start singing at the age of 6. He also started teaching her older brother how to play the guitar as well. They later on ended up creating their band named Selena y los Dinos. In 1980, Selena's father did open up his own restaurant, and Selena and Los Dinos would perform there. Unfortunately, the restaurant didn't do well, and they ended up closing, and they moved to Corpus Christi, Texas to start a fresh life. This is a picture of Selena y los Dinos early when they started. Selena was 10 years old here. So Selena's greatest accomplishments did start a little after they did create their band in 1981. They did obtain their first record deal. Selena did end up signing with EMI Records in 1989 and did her first self-titled album. Her song Entre a mi mundo in her album did become a hit and was #1 on the regional Mexican albums chart for about 8 months. Selena's greatest accomplishments, however, was winning a Grammy Award for the Best Mexican American Album, which did allow her to be the first female artist to do so. This is a picture of Selena winning her Grammy Award. Selena was a huge inspiration to so many people. Her personality was out of this world. She was very kind, humble, and very selfless. She was also very appreciative of what she did have. She inspired others to be proud of where they came from and embrace their culture through their music. Selena was a fashion icon, and she inspired others to be confident in themselves. She wasn't a size 0, but she still was very confident in herself, and that allowed others to be confident within themselves as well. And this is a few pictures of her outfits and how beautiful she looked. Unfortunately, Selena was shot by her friend Yolanda Salvar and passed away on March 31st of 1995. Selena's legacy has been kept alive throughout the years. Many of her fans did paint murals of her throughout the United States and still continue to do so. Many of the murals are in Texas, where she's from. And after her death, Kat Von D, a very huge makeup brand, did launch a purple eyeshadow palette, and they named it Selena. And that palette did sell out within hours. So that was a very good hit on the makeup deal. Selena also was such an inspiration that they did make a movie about her in 1997. Jennifer Lopez, also known as J-Lo, did play Selena in that movie. In conclusion, Selena Quintanilla was a legend who has left an incredible mark on the world today. I've told you a little bit about Selena and her greatest achievements and why she was such an inspiration to the Hispanic community. So next time you listen to Latin music or even one of Selena's songs, be sure to remember the impact she had on Latin music and how she shaped it to be today. Thank you.